Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale, extend your front leg. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches overhead. Then inhale, lower to low boat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Shift your weight into your left foot and then float your right. Hey friends, welcome to class. I'm Emir and today I'm going to guide you through a power Vinyasa yoga practice designed for all levels. We're going to move a little bit quicker than usual and we'll get the blood and the breath flowing quite nicely. I hope you enjoy the practice, and when you're ready, please meet me in Asana, mountain pose. In mountain pose, please evenly distribute your weight throughout the four corners of your feet. Engage your quads to draw your knees up your thighs. Lengthen your spine, and please close down your eyes. We'll begin with a few moments of silence to settle into the practice. On your next inhale, please extend your breath for a count of 4, 5, 6, or even 7 seconds. Once you get to the top, hold for 3 or 4 seconds. Then exhale for a count of 4, 5, 6, or even 7 seconds. Once you get to the bottom, hold for 3 or 4 seconds. Then repeat the cycle. We'll continue like this for 2 to 3 more minutes. After your next exhale, please come back to a normal rhythm of breath. Then you can keep your eyes closed or blink them open now. Please bend into your knees and start to turn your chest left and right for swaying arms pose. Move as fast or as slow as it feels good for you here. Come back to Tadasana, then interlace your hands and start to roll out your wrists in one direction. Change directions. Release, shake out your hands. Then inhale, reach your arms overhead, palms touch. Interlace your hands once more. Reach your arms a little bit higher. Then exhale as you bend over to the right. Breathe into your left side body. Inhale as you come back through center. Reach your arms a little bit higher. Exhale, bend over to the left. Breathe into your right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Please generously bend into your knees here to target and open up your low back. Stay here, or you can extend one leg as you bend the other. Or alternatively, you can grab opposite elbows and sway side to side for ragdoll. Let's all come back to a neutral forward fold, then slowly, one vertebra at a time, rise to Tadasana. Now we will begin with our heat building sequence with 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A or Sun Salutation A. When you're ready, inhale, palms touch overhead, gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze to the horizon. Exhale, step your feet back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower your tummy to your mat, untuck your toes. Inhale as you lift your heart for Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward dog. In your downward dog, evenly distribute your weight throughout your palms. Keep pressing your mat away from you. Lengthen your spine and engage your quads. Inhale, please step to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower yourself to your tummy, untuck your toes, lift your heart on an inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Please step or float forward to halfway lift on an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Good job. We'll do one more just like that. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower yourself to your tummy, untuck your toes, shine your heart forward on an inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Wrap your triceps in towards your ears. Gaze at your navel or between your knees here. Inhale, please step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Continuing with our heat building sequence. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, step or float your feet back to Chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Please reach your right leg up and back on an inhale. Then step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, sweep your arms overhead for low lunge. In your low lunge, please take a look inside your right knee and ensure that you can see your big toe there. Draw your right hip back and your left hip forward. Lengthen out through your spine and engage your hands and fingers by pretending that you're holding a ball. Now reach your left arm forward and your right arm back for revolved low lunge. Please tuck your left toes under, extend your left leg, then place your left hand inside your right foot and reach your right arm overhead for easy twist. In your easy twist, keep pressing your mat away from you with your left hand. Gaze at your right thumb if it's okay for your neck, and breathe. Bring your right fingertips back down to your mat. Shift your weight into your right foot, then float your left foot, standing splits. You can either point or flex your left foot. Either is okay, but try to alternate from time to time. Now exhale, tap your left knee to your right calf. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Do 3 more. Great job. Now slowly lift your torso and set your left foot anywhere inside your right leg except for on your knee, and reach your arms overhead for tree pose. In your tree, press your hips forward, draw your left knee back and lengthen out through your spine. Good job. Step your left foot next to your right. Bend into your knees and sweep your arms overhead for Utkatasana. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Please reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, and sweep your arms overhead. Low lunge. Preparing for revolved low lunge. Reach your right arm forward and your left arm back. Gaze at your left thumb and breathe. Tuck your right toes under. Extend your right leg. Place your right hand down to your mat and reach your left arm overhead. Easy twist. Left fingertips come down to your mat. Shift your weight into your left foot and float your right foot. Half splits. Now tap your right knee to your left calf. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Do 3 more on your own. Good job. Preparing for tree pose. Lift your torso. Right foot comes anywhere inside your left leg except for on your knee. Once you get there, reach your arms overhead, press your hips forward and draw your right knee back. On an exhale, take Utkatasana. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or float to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Good job. Let's continue. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward dog. Please reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands for low lunge once more. Let's take the variation with our left toes tucked under this time. Now lift your left knee off your mat for crescent lunge. Let's take the high variation of crescent lunge. So extend your back leg as much as you can. Now bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Then twist your torso to the right. Hold at your end range of motion. Come back through center. Twist to the right. Hold at your end range of motion. Come back through center. Let's do one more. Twist to the right. Hold. Then set your left elbow onto your right knee for twisted crescent lunge. In your twisted crescent, please draw your tummy away from your right thigh. Press firmly into your palms and gaze over your right shoulder. Now look towards your mat, then float your left foot for floating twisted crescent. Set your left foot inside your right for twisted chair pose. Stay here or take side crow if it's part of your practice. Great job. Let's all meet back in twisted chair. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead for chair. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Reach your left leg up and back. Then step your left foot between your hands for low lunge. Now extend your back leg for the high variation of crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn your torso to the left. Hold at your end range of motion. Come back through center. Twist. Hold. Come back through center. Twist. Hold. Then set your right elbow onto your left knee for twisted crescent lunge. Reminder to draw your tummy away from your left thigh and press your hands firmly into one another. Keep your right leg active by engaging your quads. Now look at your mat, shift your weight into your left foot and then float your right. Floating crescent twist. Step your right foot inside your left for twisted chair. Alternatively, take side crow if you did so on the other side. Great job. Let's all meet back in twisted chair. Inhale, release, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step or float forward on an inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for Utkatasana chair. Exhale, Tadasana. We have one more sequence on each side, and then we'll start to slow down. Please bend your knees, sweep your arms overhead for chair pose. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Please reach your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands for crescent lunge. This time let's take the bent knee variation. So your left foot or your left knee is hovering just above your mat here. On an exhale, lower your torso to your right knee, reach your arms back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower, reach your arms back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, crescent. Great job. Preparing for warrior 3 with aeroplane arms. Shift your weight into your right foot. Float your left foot, reach your arms back. Now stack your left hip over your right. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches overhead. Half moon. Right fingertips can be down on your mat for balance. Otherwise, you can challenge yourself by lifting your torso until your fingertips hover off your mat. Now slowly lower your left foot to the back of your mat at a 45-degree angle for warrior 2. In your warrior 2, ground down through the outer edge of your back foot. Draw your heels in towards one another to activate your inner legs, and stack your head over your heart and your heart over your hips. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale, extend your front leg. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches overhead. Revolved triangle. Bring your right hand down. Step your left foot next to your right. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead for chair pose. Then lift your heels for flying chair. Engage your calves and breathe. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra up dog. Exhale for downward dog. Now reach your left leg up and back, and then step your left foot between your hands for crescent lunge on the other side. Exhale, lower your chest to your knee, reach your arms back. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, crescent. Now shift your weight into your left foot. Reach your arms back, float your right foot. Warrior 3 with aeroplane arms. Preparing for half moon, stack your right hip over your left. Left arm reaches down, right arm reaches up. Slowly lower your right foot to the back of your mat for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, Parivrita, Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Left hand comes down, step your right foot next to your left. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead for chair, then lift your heels and engage your calves for flying chair. Exhale, dive down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Please step or float forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for chair. Exhale, Tadasana. Good job. Preparing for Malasana. Bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Then lower your hips. Bring your elbows inside your knees and your hands to your heart if that feels good. Otherwise, you can rest your fingertips or your hands on your mat. Either way, use your breath to go deeper into the pose and relax. Release. Please lower your butt to your mat and meet me in Navasana boat pose. Take either the bent or straight-legged variation. Then reach your arms forward, palms face up, and lengthen your spine to avoid rounding into your low back. We'll hold here for 5 deep breaths. Then inhale, lower to low boat. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. That's 2. Do 5 more on your own. After your 5th round, let's all meet back in boat pose. Great job. Exhale, release your legs to your mat. Then bring your left shin parallel to the left side of your mat. Right shin is parallel to the front of your mat for 90-90. Then please ensure that your right knee is in line with your right hip and that your right heel is in line with your left knee. Once you're all set up, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Please press yourself up on an inhale. Let's do the other side. Bring your left shin parallel to the front of your mat. Right shin comes parallel to the right side of your mat, and then stack your left knee directly in front of your left hip and left heel in front of your right knee. Then inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Please press yourself back up on an inhale, then bring the soles of your feet together in front of your hips for Baddha Konasana. The closer your heels are to your hips here, the more intense the stretch will be, and the further away they are, the more relaxing this pose will be. So choose what your body needs today. Then inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Good job. Release on an inhale. Then use your hands to press your knees together. Then slowly lower your back to your mat. Once you get there, bring your heels close to your hips and your arms beside your body. Then inhale, lift for bridge pose. In your bridge pose, draw your shoulders down your back and closer towards one another. Draw your heels to your shoulders to engage your hamstrings and lift your hips a little bit higher. Exhale, release. We'll do one more round of back bends. This time you can take upward bow, Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is what I'll do. Otherwise you can do bridge pose again. If you're joining me for Urdhva Dhanurasana, please bring your palms next to your ears with your fingertips facing your feet. Then inhale as you lift your hips and then extend your arms. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana and want to come out of the pose, first slowly lower your shoulders and upper back to your mat and then lower your hips. Great job. Let's all meet in a reclined twist. So please extend your left leg away. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give your leg a little bit of a squeeze. Then set your knee off the left side of your mat and extend your right arm away from you. Come back through center. Let's do the other side. Extend your right leg away. Hug your left knee into your chest. Give it a bit of a squeeze. Then lower your knee to the right and extend your left arm away from you. Come back through center. Hug both your knees into your chest. Give your legs a big squeeze as you take a deep inhale through your nose. Squeeze your legs a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter. Exhale, Savasana. In Savasana, please draw your chin a little bit closer to your chest to lengthen the back of your neck, and then scan your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, and relax every last part of your body as you do so. We'll remain in Shavasana for just 3 minutes today. So make the most of it. If you're getting ready to stop the video and pack up your mat and skip Shavasana, please don't. I encourage you to join me here and give yourself and your body just a few minutes of calm and silence. Shavasana is an incredibly important part of a yoga practice. So I encourage you to take Shavasana for at least 3 to 5 minutes after every single practice. If you would like to remain in Shavasana, please pause the video and do so. If you're ready to continue, start to bring some movement to your fingers and your feet. Reach your arms overhead for a big good morning stretch. Then roll over onto one side. Keep your eyes closed and press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We'll finish today's practice with a 1-minute meditation. Now bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra. Rub your palms together to create some heat. Place your palms over your eyes. Blink open your eyes and lower your hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you liked the video, shared it with a friend, and subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you here again. Have an incredible day. Namaste.